Okay, in this video, we're going to be learning about how to identify walnut, pecan, and hazelnut. Specifically, the small seedling trees and shrubs, which I have growing kind of ubiquitously around my property. Very large walnut here is black walnut, Juglans nigra, and even larger pecan. Both of these rain down nuts in the fall. This is Caria Illinoisensis, something like that. And so yeah, it's both of them have seedlings planted by the squirrels in the fall that have come up now in the spring. So just walking around, okay, so right here already you're seeing pecan seedlings, and I try to pot these up whenever I can. They've got long tap roots, which you can't see obviously, but that means you're going to want to transplant them out of the ground pretty quick as soon as you see them, because if you wait too long, you're going to be damaging the taproot when you transplant. You can tell it's pecan. It's got these darker green. Behind it actually is kiwi, which is even darker and looks similar. But this guy, this is the pecan. Wide green leaves. There's like a variety of shapes. There's like, small lobes at the bottom of the leaf, big lobe at the top. But you're seeing mainly larger, fewer leaves in the seedling stage. Same thing here, you get that lobe in the bottom, but mainly wide, dark green leaves. We'll just start walking around here. Okay, so right here, here's a walnut. It's got opposite leaves. They both can have opposite leaves, but the terminal leaf at the end of the walnut's usually fairly small or around the same size. They're very uniform, left, right, and they're like a wrinklier, paler yellow, or excuse me, like a light greenish color with a green stem in their early stage as opposed to the brown stem. If you crush up the leaves, they kind of have a strange chemical smell. I think it smells like a chemical, but it's just juglone. It's the chemical that the plant produces to kind of reduce competition with the surrounding plants. So if you can, now that you know those two, oh, here's the last one. Hazelnut looks pretty different than the rest of them. Wider, fuzzy leaves. I'm not great with my botanical terms, so there's probably a more precise way to identify all these, but since I've seen them so much, it's like, I can see them from, 50 feet away and I can tell the difference. So I'm just explaining the main differences. So yeah, here's the little baby hazelnut. This is American hazelnut from the more mature shrub here. They spread by runners, so this wasn't planted by seed most likely. But yeah, more toothed. It's got more, in the younger stage, it's got this lighter green, light yellow color. Definitely doesn't look anything like pecan or walnut. But yeah, just compare that to the older, more mature hazelnut. But so you can already see right next to it, if you can guess, pecan. One of the other giveaways, it's got a very large terminal leaf. See, it's opposite like the walnut is, but the terminal leaf here is very big. And when you crush up a leaf, there's no smell. It doesn't have a very strong juglone smell like the walnut does. Look, there's another one back there. They're all over the place. It's nuts, literally. We'll just be walking around, pointing these out. Pecan, darker in color, big terminal leaf. Here, walnut. You have small terminal leaf. very clear uniform opposite leaves. They're spaced out in that way. Lighter green color. It's pawpaw by reference. That's walnut. This is pecan. They look very similar actually, and sometimes I have to do a double take when they're a little bit older, depending on the location.